Hi, I'm Cindy Bischoff, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Divine Quest. This is my introductory video, and I'm nervous as all get out, so you'll have to excuse me if I stumble over my words from time to time. I'm apt to do that. Let's start off by defining what is the Divine Quest. The Divine Quest is really the human journey to embody our full potential. What is full potential? Is there a blueprint for it? Absolutely. It's called our DNA. But what causes some of our potential to express itself, and what causes some of our potential to lay dormant? That's something science really can't answer. The mystics and sages of old would say it's consciousness, because there's a number of factors that really influence who we are, the potential of who we are, and what expresses itself. There are environmental factors. There are chemical factors, there are emotional factors, mental factors, it's science is really beginning to understand that what you think and what you feel truly creates your experience of life. We're going to explore this in depth in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. Hopefully, soon I won't be so nervous when talking to a camera, but for now I am. So here we go. Buckle up. You'll notice that in defining the Divine Quest, I did not mention God. And that's because, to me, I'm a deeply spiritual woman. I'm not a religious woman. So to me, the Divine Quest is not a spiritual journey. However, to you, it can be. And I want you to know, first and foremost, I have absolute respect for your experience of life and for your journey. And I am not here to tell you what to think and what to believe or who to believe in. That is not what this is about at all whatsoever. This is about you owning your experience of life within the parameters that you define for yourself. My mission here, or my vision with this YouTube channel, is to create a community. I'd written it down because it was so darn good. Let's see. Create a community where questers from all walks of life can find. Back up. Okay. My vision is to create a community where questers from all walks of life can find inspiration, nourishment, and the tools they need to look within themselves to find happiness and fulfillment. We're not defining what that is for you. We're allowing you. It's not even allow. It's respecting that you define that for yourself. That's the word. It's respect. And also that they can, their passion to live life to the fullest be ignited. Part of my purpose in doing this channel is to marry. I have a blog, which is thedivinequest.com. I have my Facebook page, which is also The Divine Quest. And I have this YouTube channel. And I also have guided meditations that are available for download on either Amazon or iTunes. You can just search under my name. You can find them. Or the album is called Make Love to Yourself. But the purpose of this channel really is to, number one, create that community. And by how we create that community is I'm going to put out instructional videos on how to meditate. Because it's something that seems to intimidate a lot of people. A lot of people think they can't do it. Especially new meditators think they can't do it because their mind goes crazy constantly. And the entire point of meditating is to harness your mind. And so understand that your mind is going to be off track 99.7325983% of the time. Yeah, I pulled that one completely out of my ass. But the point is, your mind is going to be off task the absolute majority of the time. And the point of meditation initially is to continually bring it back to center, continually bring it back to your breath. That is how you learn to quiet your mind. Your mind does not start out being quiet. So it's little things like that that I'm going to make instructional videos on. Breathing techniques. We have all kinds of interviews lined up with people whose passion, whose mission in life is to show you your beauty. It's not something that we want to sell you, but we really, the people that I will bring to you, that I focus on, that I bring to you, are people who make you look, cause you to look within and find the answers within yourself, because that is the only place that true answers reside, in your own heart, in your own mind. And along the way, I've discovered that life is a beautiful, diverse classroom. It teaches us all different things. We are all beautiful, magnificent, wonderful beings. There's not a single one of us that are special. You're magnificent, you're gorgeous, you're wonderful, but so is everybody else. And one of the things, it's our diversity is something that makes the human race so spectacular, but it also makes us feel so separate and so disconnected. For all our diversity, human beings are remarkably similar in that I think we all have this drive to find happiness and fulfillment. And at its most basic, the divine quest is really the celebration of who you are in this moment, and acknowledging the fact that everything that you've been through, in your life, the darkness came bearing gifts, even the most darkest times, have been a true gift to you and a blessing, because you would not be who you are. You would not be this spectacular being were it not for everything that you've gone through, everything that you've faced, everything that you've overcome. And that divine quest is about acknowledging the totality of your being and celebrating your light, your darkness, and everything in between. I'm rattling papers, I'm sorry. But where are we? Oh! Let's see. I think it's time for me to add a little disclaimer here. When I'm speaking about beauty, I am never, ever talking about in a purely aesthetic sense. My cat just knocked shit over. I'm keeping it, I don't care. But I'm never speaking about the purely aesthetic sense of being beautiful, as in an object of art. I'm talking about beauty that is your birthright, because you exist. You are beautiful. You are an expression of divine creation. Define that however you want. But there is a source of creative energy in the universe, I do believe. There's a source of creative energy in the universe. Because you are composed of it, you have access to it. It's not necessarily something that's going to save you from yourself, but it dwells within you. And when you call upon it, it is there, always, without fail, if you know how to utilize it. And that's a huge part of this. This is the crux of the divine quest. Finding that voice of intuition, finding that well of strength, finding your creative source, and being able to utilize it. Not necessarily to get a car or a house or clothes or jewels or whatever it is that you think right now is going to make you happy, but to give you the creative ideas to fulfill yourself, to make your life a masterpiece, which it already is. I mean, you've awakened. If you found me, you've awakened and you're on the path. So let's do it together. We'll hold hands and skip down the path together. I'm game. And you'll find that I am a complete nut job. Like I can be serious but I have a very silly side as well. So yeah, I hope you don't mind. Well, if you do, it's, yeah. Sorry. But let's go on this quest together. Okay. I can't wait to see you again, to start hearing your comments, to get messages from you, hopefully meet you one day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. My first video is coming up. It'll probably be the day after tomorrow, and it's going to be the introduction to meditation, because I do believe that meditating is the foundation upon which your spiritual journey rests. People pray. all the time, regardless of your faith. People pray to something, God, whatever you call that creative energy, to save them, to help them, to protect them, um, to give them this or that or the other. But rarely do people actually shut up and listen for the answer. And typically, they're so busy praying and asking and wanting for what they want, or what they think they need, but it's actually what they want, that they miss the answer completely because they're too busy talking. So we're going to learn how to get quiet, get silent, and hear that voice. That is first thing, numero uno. So welcome to the Divine Quest. Let's take this journey together. Okay, a bit about my blog. I'm going to do a little pimpage here. My blog is thedivinequest.com. Like, if I knew how to like do the banner thing right here and go to thedivinequest.com, I would, but I'm not that savvy, so I don't know how to do it yet, but I will learn. I lost my train of thought. Oh, pimpage, my blog. My blog is really my personal journey to inhabit my divine potential, my full potential, which I am nowhere near there, but I am definitely on the path. And I share my joys and my triumphs, and my failures and my fall down and smack my head on the pavement. I share all aspects of my life, and I do so willingly and joyfully to show you, to show everybody that you can. Failure is not the end of the world. I hate that saying. Okay, I hate that saying that there's no such thing as failure, because there is. Failure stings. It hurts like a bitch, and it's supposed to, and that's okay. But my point is to be able to harness that energy, to make failure your bitch. Don't steal its sting, because if you try and suppress failure, you remove its power to change your life and to cause you to grow. Um, it is the impetus for much greatness. Failure is the impetus for much greatness, as I'm sure you know. Anyways, my blog is thedivinequest.com. My meditations, which I briefly, is that a word? I'm also a grammar Nazi, and there's nothing you could say that I do not beat myself up for anyway. So briefly, oh my god. Okay, where was I? Oh, my meditations. I do guided meditations. I have three of them. They're on one album. It's called Make Love to Yourself. The meditations are make love to yourself, which is in a non-sexual way. Well, I mean, you can do what you want, but it's predominantly in a non-sexual way. Exploring your body from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, and honoring and respecting, touching yourself, finding what you love about your body, what you love about your hair, what you love about each body part, and really focusing on how magnificent you are. And understanding that you are an expression of divine creation. The another meditation on the album is Daily Flow, which Daily Flow is just this wonderful breathing, going into silence and then coming out. It's a great, I think, 10 or 12-minute meditation to do on a daily basis to just bring yourself to center. And then there's also a visualization on there called the Dickens visualization, which is kind of based on Ebenezer Scrooge's experience with the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, where he sees who he was, he sees who he could be if he doesn't change, and then has this life-changing experience. And the Dickens visualization on my album is really about looking at any habit, anything that you want to change, aspect about yourself that you're not pleased with or that you would want to change, and visualizing your life if you don't change. And going out, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and really feeling what that habit is costing you mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually. And then it's coming back to center again, kind of clearing out that negative energy, and then visualizing yourself harnessing the power of positive imagery, and visualizing yourself if you let go of that habit and how your life will be. So it's really using the negative to fuel the positive. And boy, let me tell you, if you master that, you are on your way to mastering your life. But those are my meditations. They're available for download on Amazon or iTunes. Again, if I knew how to put the little banner that says, look here, I would put the banner that says, look here, but something I'll be learning shortly, I promise. I love you guys. I can't wait to get to know you. I can't wait to embark on this journey with you, and I will see you soon.